Okay, so what the plan was that I was going to get some of the old Satoko Shinashi fights and some of the old Hisai Watanabe fights, remaster them a little bit. Now these are kind of classic fights from the early 2000s from Japan, and what we were going to do was we're going to play a bunch of their early fights and then have a lead up to when they finally encounter each other, and then after that, the rematch. Again, time got away from me. I think it was about 6 months ago when I first mentioned this project. You know, I had some plans. I was going to co-watch some of these fights with a few people. Nobody got back to me. And, well, I wasn't going to leave this hanging for the rest of the year. I mean, Satoko Shinashi has another fight coming up, I think, next month. So, I figure, well, I'll do it solo, and that's fine. Now, enough about the people that have left me high and dry. Where are those? Oh, knives. Jeez. We're not here to have a rant. Today, we're here to watch a fight from March 2nd, 2002 with Satoko Shinashi. One of her earlier fights. Her competition fighting skills are still being developed, and you see that progression through these different videos that we will be looking at. Today's fight is Misaki Takimoto versus Satoko Shinashi. Now, because this is a spotlight on Satoko Shinashi and Hisai Watanabe, let's briefly talk about Satoko Shinashi. Now, a very humble fighter from Tokyo, Japan. Professional MMA career of approximately 38 wins, 3 losses and 2 draws. Now this is very approximate because the information on certain Japanese fighters gets a little bit hazy when you're looking things up on the internet. Her last fight was in June of this year, which you may recall was against Madoka Ishibashi. We covered that in a previous video because that was a bit of fun. The thing that I like about Satoko Shinashi is that she's not arrogant, she doesn't showboat, there's none of that. There's no theatrics, she's just bare bones, she's very real. Her main disciplines are Judo and Sambo. Now she's very much a judoka, you see this throughout her fights. One of her very enjoyable sort of moves is the judo throw that she does every now and then. We're going to spot those through this fight as we watch. Okay, so let's start with the first fight of this series, Takimoto vs Shinashi, 2002. Let's have some fun reliving some old fights. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to also stress the lesson for today is the importance of drills. We'll see this as we go along. Here we go. Two very young faces. Okay, round 1. Here we go. Now you'll notice Shinashi moves around a lot. And you may see a few clumsy kicks here and there, but it's all good. Shinashi copying a few there. It's very clear both fighters are very fresh in their careers. Okay, Shinashi looks going for the throw. It's been a while since I've seen this, so the old blood nose. They're feeling each other out. A few haymakers, a few jabs. There we go. Satoko Shinashi's copying a lot of punches from what I'm seeing. And there's the throw again. So you'll notice Satoko's hands right where they are. Check out her left hand where it is. And set up the throw. Again, the importance of drills. You drill something enough times, when you find yourself in that position, it just comes on. Bit of an illegal contact there, possibly. Oh, just getting a card. Okay, points lost. Sizing each other up again, here we go, moving in. Forward pressure, and there's that reference point again. Check it out, forward pressure with the punches, keeping the pressure on. And then the reference point, look at where her arms are. Look at the left arm, look at the right arm. That's exactly where she wants to be. She's drilled this a million times, bang, there's the throw. On top. Look where her hands are, she's grabbed the hand, bang, straight into an armbar. Again, something that's been drilled so many times, the opportunity was there and she took it. Hasn't exactly gone on the way she wants and she's sort of lost it there. But still, good example. Still good example of reference points. Guard is very high now. After the few punches that just copped more to the face. Okay, again, left hand, see where it is. And attempt, not quite there, but she loves the judo throws. And again, you see the problem with doing this stuff with the ring. I mean, the fighters are kind of falling out the side. Why the so-called cage was invented. And again, both fighters doing a good job. I mean, they're both very fresh fighters. They're not exactly top of the leagues here, but they're doing a good job. They're doing an awesome job. And some of those punches as well, right? And check this out. Okay, see the knee? Trying to control the knee, trying to go for that takedown, or trying to set up exactly what she wants, which again is the throw, the attempt. She got it, and there's the armbar again. So check out the effectiveness of this armbar here. Now I think, if I recall correctly, now it's not working well, she's changing hips, she's changing direction, trying to put it on, trying to get that right shape. And sure enough, and there it is, and there's a tap out. So, one of Satoko Shinashi's early fight wins. And it's a fun fight. A lot of basics. And the emphasis on the importance of drills. Doing things again and again. You want to do them again and again because over time it becomes second nature. Here we go, some highlights. Throws. The throw straight into the armbar. The arm was up. It was there to take. She took it. Changed position, took it. Check out Shinashi's face, she's looking around, have I got it? Yep, there we go. Okay, so that was a cool fight. As you saw there, she operated in a lot of her safe zones, a lot of zones that she was familiar with through her training. As they say, when you practice something again and again, it becomes your neighborhood, it becomes your zone. She was in there a lot of the time. Her arms and her hands were exactly where she wanted them to be, exactly where they were in her training drills. And as soon as they were there, she put those judo throws on, the arm was there. At first attempt, the armbar wasn't exactly going on. She changed it up a little bit, got the armbar on. Tap, 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 and that's the end of the match. Good times. So that was a cool fight because it was short and sweet. So her next fight was August 4, 2002. You see a lot of improvements in her game by this time. And again, not a lot of time has gone by. It's not a short fight, so we'll look at some of the highlights here to that fight. We'll see some of the cool moments. Again, she's just a new fighter at this point in time. So this is a pretty cool fight. It's good to see the way her fighting has evolved since her last match. And let's take a look. This is against Kinuyo Yoshizumi. There's the throw again. You'll notice they're a lot more fast-paced in this match too. Her kicks are looking better as well, as you can see. And she's still doing that forward pressure. Trying to get the rear naked choke on. Not quite there. Look at this punch now here. I love this punch. Okay, the punches that sneak through. Boom. Sweet. Forward pressure again. Again, finding that beautiful judo throw. Takedown defense. Now this was a fairly long fight. That's why we're looking at highlights of it. And towards the end, it's given in decision. There's that forward pressure again. And that's it. So it went to decision, obviously. And of course, the winner of the fight was Satoko Shinashi. And that was a good fight. It's a long fight, that's why, like I said before, we didn't look at the whole thing. But again, look at that, 3-0. So early days for Satoko Shinashi. Good times, good fun. Alright, so there you have it. The first two early fights with Satoko Shinashi. Hope you had a bit of fun watching that early stuff with her. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of Hisai Watanabe's early fights from those days. And that's what we'll do. We'll go one each, their inevitable showdown with each other, and then the inevitable rematch. It's good fun. I've always enjoyed these fights, the Smack Girl matches, and I've always enjoyed watching Satoko Shinashi and Hisai Watanabe. Again, very humble fighters. This is the stuff I like, and I like to share it. So, until then, hope you enjoyed the fight. Hope you enjoyed watching it with me. Until next time,